out there. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Jennifer Bryan, and I have been overseeing the walkathons since 2015. So if any of you have been to those events, I was at every single one. But as you now should be aware, we've changed gears, and our fundraising has become Friends of Dogs, Inc. Purpose behind that is because we have fundraisers all over the country, and they can't come to the walkathons. So we wanted to come up with a system where you can fundraise wherever you are, however you want, and we will provide you with absolutely everything we can come up with. And if there's something that you still think you could use, let us know, and we'll probably be able to provide that to you as well. And I need to move the slides, and my finger isn't doing it. Thank you. All right, so here's a little secret. For those of you that fundraise for Walkathon, it's the same website, just different pictures. So it looks a little different, but it's the same one. This is what the landing page looks like. So, show of hands, has anyone signed up yet? Yay, look at this. Oh, good job. All right. Okay, so you have options. Your options are you can sign up as an individual fundraiser, you can form a team, or you can join a team. Sound familiar? That's because it is. That's how it's always been. But there are some new things. Upon registration, one of the questions, the first question you'll get, you get like this little menu bar here, because we want to find out how you're fundraising. And this is really just to give us an idea of what people are mostly interested in. So your options are to fundraise for a special occasion. Let's say we actually just recently had one, someone did a fundraiser for Bingo. It was Bingo's 15th birthday, and Bingo is a dog. So they did a special occasion fundraiser for Bingo's birthday. Another one is a personal challenge. There's some people who might say, I'm going to walk 25 miles. Will you make a pledge to my fundraising? So there's another option, another way to fundraise. Athletic challenges, if you want to put on a run or walk, a bike-a-thon, what's it called when you swim a lot? Thank you. A community event fundraiser. Different events that you might do in your community. You might have a garage sale. You might invite everybody to come over for a bake sale, something along those lines, something where you're involving the community, and then create your own fundraiser. You're going to do something that we haven't even thought of? Great, go ahead. So that's where you would select that. And just so you know, this is only for informational purposes. The sign-up process is exactly the same no matter which button you select, but we just want to know what you're doing out there. There is something that we've gotten a little pushback on because people are like, why am I paying $5 to fundraise for you? There is a registration fee for $5 now, so as soon as you sign up, we do ask that you pay $5, and that's because there are bad people in the world, and there have been a lot of hackers and spammers and bots who've accessed these fundraising platforms and have done very bad things with all of the information in there. So if a person is able to enter a credit card number and pay a $5 fee, we realize that you are a real person, and we are not worried about you accessing information that you shouldn't get a hold of or doing anything terrible on the web. So that's why, and you do get fundraising credit for that $5.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is there a way to say that on the very first? Because we've had a lot of college students who said, I'm not given, I don't have a credit card, I have a debit card, or I don't have a, it kind of puts them off, and they won't.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've heard that as well. On the website, there's an FAQ section, and that's the very first question on there. So it is there, but you do have to look for it. But I just wanted to make sure that all of you knew that, because I have heard from people who are just like, I'm trying to raise money for you. Why are you making me pay $5? And that's the reason behind it. It's really just a safety thing for technology. So I'm sorry, but it's for the greater good. And so we have fundraising ideas. So I was talking earlier about the different things you can select. On this page, we have a slew of ideas for you, pro tips, things that we've found over the years that work, just suggestions, different things that people have told us work for them. So there's a whole bunch of suggestions for how you can fundraise on that particular page. And I see a dog in the air. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, so we have a couple more pages under our fundraising toolkit. And over the years, we've had people ask us, can I get your logo? I want to make hats. I want to make shirts. I want to do something with Dogs Inc.'s name in order to raise money. And it's always been, okay, let's run it through marketing. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, no, maybe. The answer is now yes. You have access to all of our videos, all of our photos, our photo galleries, our logos. We have posters that are made for you. We have flyers that are made for you that you can edit, that have our boilerplate, everything on there. People are going to find it anywhere, anyway. You just copy and paste a logo. So we're like, you know what? We're going to give them what they need, and you can do what you want with it. So those are a couple really helpful areas on the website where we can show. Oh, here's some examples. Yay! So we have like a little biscuit meter. You can print that and fill it in as you go. There's one of the flyers, a couple of the photos. There's a collection, not a collection form. This used to be a collection envelope that people would turn cash in. This is a form now, so you can print it and turn it in with any money that you happen to send to campus. And here's the fun part. Has anybody earned any incentive items yet? Yes, all right. They get mailed to your house. So, no? Oh, it hasn't come yet? Okay. They're on the way. They're on the way. We just submitted the second month's order. You guys are my guinea pigs, I'm sorry. It's a trial run. But these are different things that you can earn, and they are mailed right to you. So they're coming, I promise. Oh, how about this one? Can puppy raisers name puppies? Yes, of course you can. You won't see anything on the website that says you've earned a puppy naming, because we're handling that like we did this past year. We reach out to your contact person and we will set it up for you. But this is not available to most others. But we would never dream of taking it away from you all. So your fundraising can turn into a little puppy's name if you choose. And I can take some questions if you like. I know we passed around a couple little postcards with some information on fundraising, but I just wanted to let you guys know what we're doing now. It's a little different, but it's kind of the same. Yes?
Have you noticed the difference in the amount of funds you're generating for the walk-a-thon?
The question was, have we noticed a difference with the amount of funds we were generating from Walkathon to this new platform? The answer is yes. While we've launched, we did a soft launch in the fall. Later this month, you're going to get a little something or other in the mail, a little gift from us to you. The real push to get people started is 2025. So we're hoping to see a big increase. Right now, I think we have about 70 people registered. Yes?
What are the dates?
What are the dates?
Whatever they.
Oh,
When does it
okay.
start? When does it
Yes.
end?
It ends at the end of 2025.
Okay, so.
So we're going with the calendar year. So that gives you lots of time to.
And is it still $4,000 for a?
It is still $4,000 for puppy raisers to name puppies. So you have a whole year, and that's a lot of names. Yes.
With the rewards, we get an email that says claim your reward now. Are you gonna get those every time you hit a level?
Once a
Or do you
month.
save up for the one you want?
Okay, the question is when do you get the rewards? So once a month, I will be sending a report to the incentive item distribution company, and they will then send you an email that says, here's your redemption certificate, we'll send you your prize. So if one month you turn in $10,000, that same month you're going to get emails for every single item on that list. If one month you only raise 100, you're going to get an email for the first item. So it'll be monthly. As you raise money, you will be able to redeem your items. Yes?
If we want to sell things as a fundraiser, besides reaching out to our local club or whatever, what's the best way to get the whole
Facebook.
through our fundraising?
Yeah, the question is, if you're going to sell things, use our logo to create something and sell them, how do you get the word out? Like you just mentioned, Facebook, yes, of course, that's a great option. And Megan back there is going to be doing a presentation, I think, after me, and she'll be sharing a little information about getting the word out and social networking and things along those lines. So we'll tie that one into her. Yes.
So if we sell something on the back,
The question is there an exemption number for collecting state sales tax if you're selling things for Dogs Inc.? Typically, you're asking somebody to make a donation and in exchange you're going to give them an item. It's not a transaction, it's a donation. That's how we avoid the sales tax.
Are you worried about puppy raiser fatigue and getting a lot of, if we're all sending it to the Dogs Inc. Facebook page, aren't we all going to the same well to get the fundraising money for selling things for different fundraisers?
The question was, are we concerned with puppy raiser fatigue if you're all sort of selling the same things to the same people? The objective with this website is to expand your horizons. We are hoping that you'll reach out to your network of friends and family all over the country and getting them involved to support the cause in that way.
How do you ensure the tracking is correct? So I had some issues last year with just, donations being made on the app that had to really kind of chase down, check, make sure it hit the page.
How are we tracking offline donations?
Yeah, I really come from financial institutions, right? It may not be specific to who it's supposed to be on behalf of.
Sure.
What's the best way to?
Well, we try to work with finance with that, and the best thing, if you have a donation coming in from a Fidelity account or something along those lines and you know it's coming, we have an email account, it's fundraising@dogsinc.org. Just send us an email, I'm expecting this gift, it's going to come from Fidelity, it's for my fundraising. And what my team then does is we put a note in our Razor's Edge software, which is where we track all of the donations. And that way, when it is received in finance, there's an alert at the top of the screen, so they know, oh, we knew this was coming. So the best thing to do is just shoot an email over to fundraising@dogsinc.org if you're expecting funds that might come in from a different resource. Yes?
So is there no longer like a group donation? Like we've collected monies as a group from different organizations and send it in. So is that going to go into one specific person's?
No, you can still, you can create a team, and your entire team can get credit for a donation. The question was, if we were collectively raise money, can only one person get credit for that money? And that's not the case. Your team can get credit for that. Yes?
I hate fundraising. So somebody else is in charge. And I had a family member want to send in some money, so I thought I could run a test on this and see how it goes. I was surprised, and maybe I'm just out of the loop. There was a 6% user fee or additional fee for my credit card got billed to donate $10.
There is a processing fee. You have the option to cover that fee or not, and if you choose not to, it's covered by the organization. So sometimes you might see donations like for $53.60, and it's like, why wasn't that just $50? That's because somebody offered to cover the fee. And I personally don't know if that's high, low, medium, or where it lands.
I know the tax assessor only charges 2 or 3%.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that one. I
Other
don't-
fundraising sites do the same thing, and it asks you, do you want to
Help defray the cost.
help defray the cost by
So this website does?
Yes.
Third-party, it's designed on the website, it's a third-party website.
This is a company that we are using. Yes, it's third party. They run our financial database, and they also provide the fundraising platform. Yes?
Are we selling raffle tickets again?
Good question. Are we selling raffle tickets again? We are not having a $10,000 raffle as we have in years past, but on the fundraising ideas tab that I showed you guys earlier, we are telling people how raffles can work. There's 50-50 raffles, there's reverse raffles, it's very simple to do a raffle. You can get something donated and raffle it off. So that is something that we're encouraging people to continue to use as a fundraiser, but we will not have a $10,000 raffle like we had at the Walk House. Yes?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It's okay.
Are we expected, she said somebody else at her group is in charge of fundraising. Are we expected as a group to fundraise?
The question is, are we expected as a group to fundraise? And the answer is absolutely not. We value everything that you do with our puppies. thank you for all of your time and resources. If you choose to fundraise to support the mission financially, great. If you don't, that's totally fine. No pressure. That's okay. That's okay. Yes?
If you want to fundraise, but you don't want dogs to spend money on swag that they send to me, can you, Laura, please don't send me the stuff? Thank you.
Yeah, if you are fundraising that you don't want the incentive items that we would be sending to you, you don't have to. I actually have somebody who has already raised over $10,000 and she's like, she's downsizing, I don't need any more stuff. Don't send me anything. So we didn't. Any more? I think I'm running out of time. So going forward, fundraising at dogsinc.org. If you think of anything else or have any more questions, please, that comes to my team. My team is Mallory, Paige, Laura Cinco, and myself. We are the fundraisers. So just shoot an email over and we will help you out in any way that we can.